This is the Libertas videos questions and answers. Now, 2 weeks ago, I asked you guys what type of questions you have that might not justify an entire Libertas videos prop review. And you guys sent in some great questions, so we're gonna tackle a few of them today. So one of the first questions we got in is why we haven't done a leap of faith in any of our Assassin's Creed videos. And technically, we have. In Assassin's Creed Vengeance, I jumped off a building into a pail of hay before going into a guardhouse, and that was supposed to insinuate the leap of faith. And in Assassin's Creed Betrayal, I jumped off a bell tower at the very beginning of the video, which was also supposed to represent the leap of faith. Now I can see why you don't consider those leaps of faith. You don't actually see me fully falling all the way to the ground, but more of a implies that I've jumped off the building. And that was done mostly for safety reasons. But I'd definitely be interested in re-looking at doing a leap of faith for a future Assassin's Creed video. Now another question that we got in was whether or not we're going to be doing the Assassin's Creed Syndicate costume and prop reviews. And for sure, I'm definitely going to be tackling the Assassin's Creed Gauntlet and the Cane Sword. I'm pretty interested in that, and I'm pretty sure you guys are interested in that as well. As for the costume, I'm holding off for now. I know Cosplay Magic has released their costume, but I can tell that they're still doing running updates as they get more reference images. So until they come out with their final costume, I'm not going to be reviewing it just yet. So the final question that we're going to be answering today has about 3 parts, but I really like this question, so we're going to tackle the whole thing. What was it that inspired you to make your first vids? Did something change since then? And what content would you like to make that is not Assassin's Creed relatable? Now the first part of that question was what inspired me to make my first videos? And I'm assuming you mean the Assassin's Creed videos, and it was essentially the first game. I saw a whole bunch of stuff in there that I really liked, and I wanted to make a video on it. As simple as that. I took everything that I saw in the game that I liked, the social stealth, the sword combat, the parkour, the idea of investigating your target and then assassinating that target along with the morality behind that. Is this person really bad? Am I doing the right thing? Type of questions that go into an assassin's mind. So I tried to infuse those all into the very first video that I made. And looking back on it, the technology sucks, the acting's not all that great, the sword fights, meh. But at the end of the day, it was a lot of fun to make, learned a lot through the whole process, and I think it really tackled the feel of the very first Assassin's Creed game without really the technology or the props or the costumes that we have available to us today. The second part of that question is what's changed since then, and I think there's 2 answers to that. One, the Assassin's Creed franchise has just become so large. Video games, comic books, movies, encyclopedias, there's so much invested in the Assassin's Creed world now that it's harder to take your own unique character and place them within that world without running into issues with canon and everything. So that's what's changed. The other part is, me and my friends, we're getting older. We all work 40-hour work weeks. We have a lot less time to work on these videos, and we're not getting paid to do them. So it's really hard to get people really motivated to come make a video when it's taking up their only free time of the week. So I'm super appreciative of everyone who is willing and able to help and get involved with these videos, because they're not really getting much out of it except for hanging out with a whole bunch of people, maybe some pizza. But it's cool that we're making these videos together, so I'm super appreciative to every single person who gets involved. I couldn't do it without them, and that's amazing. So the final part of that question was, what would I like to do that's not Assassin's Creed related? And honestly, I just like to do my own unique stories. I've written out a few over the past few years that I'd be really interested in making. It's just waiting for the right time and waiting for the right circumstances to make those videos a reality. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's Libertas videos, questions and answers. Thank you guys so much for putting in such great questions. I really appreciate it. We got some in that we just couldn't cover today, but we will be covering in the upcoming weeks. If you have any additional questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Otherwise, coming the week of August 6th, I think Ubisoft will be releasing some new information on Assassin's Creed Syndicate for those of you who are interested. Until then, I will see you guys soon on the next Libertas videos, questions and answers.